Hi guys, and welcome back to Boruto. This time episode 75. So if I remember correctly, Boruto and Sarada were sent to some kind of um sage. I think like the snake sage or something like that. Yeah, by Orochimaru that because they might get some question answers. They will have questions and they might get some answers or something like that. I don't know what exactly Orochimaru is planning because obviously he is doing all of this for some kind of reason. He's having a lot of fun though. And I love when Orochimaru is having fun. It's very enjoyable. Because Mitsuki is missing, and I'm sure there is something behind it, and I cannot wait to learn what is going on, why Mitsuki just left. Also, Shikadai, almost said Shikamaru. Shikadai decided that he is going to be helping Boruto and Sarada. Yeah, that's nice. He's always behind his friend, which I do really love. Yeah, it was like I wish Shikamaru had more screen time with Naruto or even just generally. Because Shikamaru was always there for Naruto. And I love that. Like, they really did not put much attention, or Kishimoto, on that friendship because Naruto was like so focused on Sasuke and Sasuke only, right? And he was like tunnel visioned. But like their relationship was amazing and I loved that. Yeah, that was like one of the most kind of natural relationships in Naruto together with like Shikamaru and Temari romance, which like felt very natural. Some other stuff did not feel natural at all. But like it's funny because Shikamaru has a lot of natural like relationships and some stuff. He's like the best written character, I would say. Yeah, he feels enjoyable. I like Shikamaru. So like Shigerai being a bro and deciding to like help them, I really love that. So I guess I should just continue. So starting it right now. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I forgot a little thing. Call this. Okay, now it should be better. Yeah. So starting it again now. Okay, mountains. Weird mountains. Weird place. But given this is probably the place where Sage is, I would not expect it to look normal. Similarly to... She's hungry. Okay. The frogs also lived in a weird place. I don't know. We might get some information, yeah. Okay, yeah, so that. So they we would get answers, whatever is message in the snake, probably. Okay, I forgot about it, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Well, problems. I can tell it's problems. Someone's been here. Suspiciously. Multiple people. Oh, okay. I mean, we are in the fog, and the mountains looks very similar. And this also might be a genjutsu. But come on. We should look at this carefully. Okay, who are you people? I guess a test. Be careful. Suspicious. I'm not sure about that. Well, goddamn. Be careful, cat. This could easily be a huge trap. Oh, that looks very fancy. Is it though? It looks very fancy. That's an entrance. Just now? Not before you run here like crazy? Oh, she's beautiful. And that's suspicious. Never trust a snake, okay? I mean, uh, how they are called? In Chinese, whatever, I'm a snake. And I know what does it mean. Be aware of snakes. That's what it is mean. What it does mean. What does it mean? Yeah. Okay, where are we going? Getting new opening. This one is kind of old because we're still dealing with Chunin exam here. But understandable, they cannot like change it too oftenly. I guess budget. But it feels dated already, okay? Ending does not. Ending is really cool. This one though, I wanna change. Okay. The trials. Obviously I was thinking that. Very fancy place. Pompous even. Should we? Should we? Should we? Okay, resting there, I guess. Okay, I don't trust any one of you a bit. Should we eat it? Should we? I'm suspicious. Given the trials in fairy tales in my country, you should not eat the food. No. 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 Right now, well, that's the trick. That's a trick. There are a lot of trials in fairy tales in my country. Don't be greedy and shit like that. Help people and others and such. Stay on track. So this kind of feels like some of those, not gonna lie. Oh, it looks delicious though. I would be afraid it would turn into something disgusting, not gonna lie. Will we? So did we tell you any of that? Right? Am I right? Don't need that. Only now? Seriously, of course this is a test. This is easy. Her true form. Yeah, not surprised. It's a trap. Part of a trial. Yeah, the food is... What did I say? Money usually turns into stones. Food turns into something disgusting. Be glad not to eat it. And shit like that. I guess how it really looks. Temptations, the greed, like I said. Money, food, and such. I guess those trials are very common across the globe. He revealed you though. Uh, that's not why we're going here though. We just want to find our friend. That's very different. People usually trying to find this place for a completely different reason. But it's like, I want my friend. Yeah, imagine how that would feel. Thanks, knowledge of my fairy tales in my country. Be careful though. Be careful. Yes. These kids. Oh boy. You should have been very close to each other. Yeah, damn it. Indeed. Don't follow suspicious people. She can lead you in some kind of trap. Yeah, I don't know if I would follow her. There's a lot of fog around. She's cute too, though. At least like this. Well, well, I don't think this will work, kiddo. What a weird place. What the hell are we supposed to do here? I mean, yeah, I noticed. Each one is different. Oh, are we supposed to put them in? All of them? Just one? Hmm. That seems too easy, though. Oh, there are a lot of gems, though. She's so cute, though. That one was pretty, this one is cute. You're part of this trial. No, don't have a time. Could be a trick. Okay. Yeah, this feels like stalling time. Yeah, stalling time. We don't have a time for this. Is this really that easy? Because that doesn't seem that hard. You would just go through it thematically and systematically. There must be a trick to it. Hmm. There is obviously a trick. Maybe it's too small. Shut up, girl. I don't have a time for despair. I hate that. Yeah. Duh. Yeah, I would assume that's why they are the way they are. Maybe we can just try to help other stones to make the shape, you know? Ouch. Like this. Just break them. We're going to break them. We're going to be thinking outside the box. Yep, down. You never said I cannot do this. Smart. She didn't say you cannot do that. Yep. She's very, very cute. Yeah, people which are like really not going after this power bullshit probably would go through this very easily. Hey, that's not cool. It was never cool to be biting people like that, even though it looks sexy. You're a feisty one, huh? You're also quite pretty. I could imagine. Goddamn, lady. Well, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's her. Kind of understandable why do they have such tests, because there probably been so many people going to them, they were so annoyed. She was just like, you know what, I'm going to like prepare this trial shit, so there would be not too many annoying candidates like coming to me. I will have these three ladies to do that for me. Oh my god. I mean, that's the purpose of this. Oh yeah, sure, he would do that, obviously. It's true, they don't really know much about him. The message he left, though. If he would not care, he would not have the message. Yes. All of shit is important. That is true, but damn, they're cutting deep though. Creepy. I can see who you are. Wow, don't show me these creepy faces though. Just let me through, goddammit. I don't care about your power bullshit. Powerful sage jutsu thingy. But I will push through. Oh, That's what a real friend does. You're very, very lenient, girlies, but I have a feeling someone might have their hands in that. Yeah, it was just a little shaky stuff. Scare you a little. Haha. Most of the time. Well, because someone sent us here for answers. We would not even go here if we would not even know about this, you know? Wow. A nice selection process, though. I mean, duh. Tough question indeed. Wow. At least they're okay. Seems like. Well, this is still impressive. I like this better than the previous, like, fancy shit. This looks more proper. Yeah, this is much more cooler. Oh, truly sage-like. Might have. Yep, he did. True. Probably true. Probably was pretty annoying after time. Yeah, I don't give a shit about his crap. Give me info, lady, right now. Wow. Come on. Lady, leave me alone. I don't do side jobs. What are you thinking? Of course. Oh, he is decided. Okay. I guess it's a descendant of some other snake. Sounds similar to the names. You're such a lovely lady. Of course. I know this is a part of the test. Damn you. They're like, lady. We actually like these kids. Damn. Old lady is pretty like, leave me alone. I don't want to do anything else. I'm here for one purpose. Damn, I really love this ending. So good. The visually, song wise, everything. So good. Yeah, it kind of does like some interesting characters we're fighting there. Yeah, it's definitely about this arc. But I love it. Great. That was really good. Okay, oh my god. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, so this whole episode was just trials. Very traditional trials, which, yeah, I said it thousands of times, very much reminds me of kind of fairy tale stories. But like, they were always like this, like, oh, you wanna get this whatever thing, then you need to go through this and that, and there will be like some obstacles where would be like a lot of money, a lot of great food, a lot of some kind of other shit to stall you, and if you like stop there and decide that money and food and whatever is more important than your end goal, then you're fucked. You might get turned into something, or you might fail. Maybe turn into stone or something. It was usually like that, I think. Or you will just get lost and die or things like that. Yeah, I guess that's very like common across the globe. It's just traditional trial shit thingy. Like a lot of my favorite fairy tales have these kind of trials and such, or something like in similar kind of way going on about it. Yeah. So that kind of brought me back to my childhood, watching all of these like movies, fairy tales, reading them. They're like, well, I call them fairy tales. They're more like folk tales. You know, like they're not traditional fairy tales like you would imagine. How to say it? Like in US, it's just more folk tale fairy tales, like very old ones. These fairy tales have like they are very old, so they're more kind of folk based, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's not like mythological much, even though there are usual mythological creatures. European, I'm talking about European stuff. So it's not much fancy like in Asia or somewhere else. We usually have very basic like creatures. They're cool though. They're still cool. Yeah. These are mostly just like folktales, fairy tales for common people. That's why they're not that too crazy and fancy, right? Because there are also like fairy tales which are more how to say it richer, and usually they're well like around richer people. Yeah, they're like different kind of these, and you can like easily distinguish between them. So like I have a lot of books which were like kind of taken from these folk fairy tales, which were like being told generation to generation, like compendiums or some kind of like shit. Yeah, so we have a lot of these in my country. There was like a very famous person who was like, well, more people which were like bringing them together so like they could be enjoyed by vast majority, and it's really cool because like through these you can understand like what people were kind of what was like the importance what they were trying to instill into children, right? Like they have very how to say it, they usually for children, right? So you would not be greedy, you would not be a bad person and these kind of things. And yeah, so it's very interesting to see how they were going through ages and like how they the evolution of them and such. I really like these old tales, not gonna lie. I sometimes prefer them over like the modern fairy tales or these kind of things because they are much more simpler. Yeah, they're way more simpler, but like the message they give is better because it's more clear, usually. Yeah. So I enjoy these. Yeah, this like brought me to that childhood lane. Like this whole trial shit. Yeah, there's a lot of my favorite fairy tales or tales which like are about this thing. Yeah, I like them a lot. Basically, those are very educational for children, right? Like you should not be greedy. You should help people. You should think of the others and these kind of things, right? So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Don't trust suspicious people and these kind of things. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't get easily into troubles, right? Like all these folk tales are really really cool. Listen to your parents. Some of them like end pretty brutally, not gonna lie. I mean, to scare the children to behave nicely. But I love them. I love them a lot. Yeah. Like a lot of these fairy tales been commercialized, which I enjoy them. Not gonna lie, I enjoy them because they usually have happy ending and they're nice and these kind of things. So there's nothing bad about that. But a lot of these tales I do really enjoy that are like original counterparts a little bit more. Like with Little Mermaid, I love the original. It ends very sadly, but I love it. I love it since I was a child. Despite I love Little Mermaid Ariel, I was just like, I kind of like this one a little better. The original is, it gives you a really good message. It's like complicated a little bit for a little child, but like message is very important of that. Actually, yeah. A lot of these like older stories had very important messages, which kind of got blurred out over the years because everything was kind of smoothened. So that's the most part I kind of don't like, and that's why I prefer these older tales. And I don't know why I'm fucking talking about some fucking folk tales when I'm supposed to be talking about Boruto. So yeah, they were going like through these trials. They were doing very good. I like them because they are smart, like the trials and what are you supposed to do with them. How are you supposed to do them? Why Orochimaru sent them here? I mean, the lady probably might know. I still want to know, like, what's the Orochimaru's goal? Maybe he told this lady they are coming here. Like, you never know. Orochimaru obviously has his hands in some shit here. So maybe he's, like, amused by all of this. You never know with a man. Right. Let this thing be a little fun in my boring life, even though I don't think his life is boring. His life is not boring at all. They're probably not as fun as it was, as it used to be. You know, he was way more chaotic. Yeah, way more. Now he's kind of settled down. It's a weird idea of Orochimaru being kind of settled down. I guess it happens to people over some time. And like, he is kind of basically immortal almost. So like, yeah, he has all the time he needs. Like, I will read all this bullshit I want to read, learn all of these things I want to learn. Like, yeah, I'm not bothered. I have all the time I want. I guess that makes sense why he would now be so chaotic. He chilled. He chilled down. It's like I'm chill now, kind of. Yeah, it's very different Orochimaru because I still enjoy evil Orochimaru a bit more. But like this chilled down, settled down Orochimaru is very hot. So I'm conflicted. Hot Orochimaru or enjoyable villain Orochimaru? I mean, this Orochimaru is also enjoyable. Hot, enjoyable Orochimaru, villain Orochimaru, enjoyable. I'm conflicted which one is better. God damn it. Yeah, I'm very conflicted. So the lady sent them to get some bullshit stuff again, part of the trials. Oh yeah, go there and get me this impossible shit task, whatever, and I will give you what you want. Such a stable, really. I see it's very universal too. Oh boy. So they're going to do that, I guess, deal with that snake. I hope the lady, though, will give them what I want. She seemed like I don't give a fuck. I'm here for like giving sage powers to people. This is not my job. Get lost. But like those three ladies which were helping her with her trials, they were like, "Excuse us, old lady, isn't this a little bit too much?" Because it seems how Boruto was like going through trials. I really like that, and the fact that like he's not going here for the power. That's probably not happening very oftenly, right? So they like that, and they were kind of taken aback by a lady like being so mean. Yeah, we'll see. I guess that is all. Goodbye and see you next time.